him, or do you want like both of us or anyone?
I'm
Just in
not ready
general?
for like polyamory or any type of polyester
Gotcha.
polygamy yet. So
You don't want polyester.
yeah.
It's almost that time of the year.
I don't
Polyester
even
might
want
be
anything
exactly what you need.
polygonal like ever. Like I don't even think like I just
circles.
I'm on the straight and narrow,
circles.
man. I'm trying to keep everything within the lines, if you will. That's why I'm drinking this Sunsip Cherry Cola probiotic
Brought to you
soda.
by Sunsip. Soda with
30
benefits.
calories, okay. All right. 8 grams carbohydrates, 2 grams of dietary fiber. That's huge. 5 grams of sugar.
Fiber in a soda?
Yeah. 10% of your daily value of vitamin C, okay. Vitamin B8, 10% of vitamin B8. 10% of vitamin B12, okay. 10% of your daily value of zinc, and 10% of selenium.
A word.
What I don't even know what that is. I think it's like it turns you into Selena Gomez. So,
well, I'm drinking a blackberry cider, and it's made with fresh.
Garrick look like he's about to be abducted by aliens?
Because he's playing Dying Light.
Garrick is the Willem Dafoe meme.
It's true. You're fucking cooked, Garrick. You're fucking cooked.
We fly the rafters, fill the beers, head towards the seas. Ride the waves around the world, the pirates like the raise our beers and then we choose the learning to go. The Shipwreck Show, AG is number one.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Shipwreck Show. I am your host, it's Xander, aka your friendly neighborhood emo dad, and I hate this town. Yeah, I'm getting the head shake. I'm not even gonna finish it. I'm not even. If you know, you know. Anyway, joining me today on episode 186, we have covering sports today. We have Devin the dude. What's going on, my guy?
And I'm sick.
Cheers.
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 Mm-hmm.
Oh, I heard that.
Cheers.
I heard that. That was a good slurp.
Little.
No, the first one was better. What's going on?
All right. One more.
Oh, here we go. You can never like say something's not good to Devin because he's gonna try and do better.
Yeah.
Well, no, I wanted to.
It's a blessing and a curse.
I just want to do it again. I just wanted to bless your ears with the slurpness.
Fair enough. How you doing, man?
Yeah. I'm doing all right. Been having stupid issues with my car, as always, per my luck.
Gross.
Yeah. I've narrowed it down to something called a MAV sensor in it now, which is a part I've never been familiar with.
Speaking
before.
Portuguese to me right now.
But that's why I'm saying I've never heard of it until I figured this out recently. Other than that, I got some of the Spider-Man magic.
Spider-Man.
Oh, anything substantial that you would like to share with that?
Nothing like money wise, but I got
what's your favorite artwork that you've gotten so far?
My favorite artwork. See, I don't know if I could narrow it down on favorite artwork yet because I get cards for utility. But I think the one that is probably the coolest, it's called Behold the Sinister Six. You can return up to 6 target creature cards with different names from your graveyard straight to the battlefield, which is really good. This is good utility. It's a really good utility.
Nice. I like that.
I think it's up here actually. I got a pre-release kit and all that stuff because the set actually doesn't come out till I think like the 28th or something. I got Electro, which is like really good.
Ooh. Which
And then
which version? Which variant of Electro is that based off of? Is that the green and yellow, or is that the
yeah, green and yellow. Yeah, it's
green and
kind of
yellow?
hard to see, but it's
OG.
green
Oh,
and
it's got the
yellow.
OG with the
Yeah.
flash on the
Yeah.
mask thing.
Got that,
Nice.
and I got Lizard, Connor's Curse, which is Dr. Connor the Lizard.
Ooh, cool.
But I think this one is actually probably the coolest card I got. I got Norman Osborn, which has a utility where it flips over and turns into the Green Goblin. So
We've got some
The Green Gobbler.
motioning from Garrick real quick.
yeah,
I don't know if we can.
The green the Green Gobbler.
why is Garrick acting weird?
He's not weird, bro.
What
He's on
happened?
his Willem Dafoe, bro. He can't look at the Green Goblin mask, or else he, you know what I'm saying? He calls to him.
There's what's crazy is I didn't realize that they were going to be able to do a whole set of Spider-Man. Originally, it was supposed to be a very
Spider-Man.
limited type thing, but I got turned into a full set. But the big thing of what I picked up this weekend, which Garrick actually already knows this, but I got a Sonic Secret Layer,
Ooh,
it's kind of cool.
which is
Sonic.
I just kind of usually you have to
Shout
order
out
these
to
online.
what was it? Cross Worlds Racing coming out.
yeah. Apparently, it's better than Mario Kart. Apparently, it's better.
Dude.
But
Honestly,
it comes with the full art Sonic the Hedgehog,
oh, that's
full art
sick.
Shadow,
Sick.
full art
Oh,
Tails,
that's sick too. Those are all
full art
really cool.
Eggman,
Oh yeah.
full art Amy, full art Knuckles, and this is kind of hard to see, but it's full art Super State Sonic.
Okay.
And then I got a foil Command Tower Master
Okay.
Emerald Shrine,
Nice.
which is really cool. Yeah,
Nice.
Let's see Paul
that's the
Allen's
exciting
card.
part.
That's pretty cool,
That's the
man.
exciting part.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. How about you?
Moving
Xander?
on to our pop culture segment, we have DJ Simfix.
Speaking of pop, it's the only
What's going
time
on,
I'm
man?
going to say it as pop. It is Sunsip. Shout out to Sunsip Cherry Cola, man. Probiotic soda, man.
Sponsor us.
I'm drinking blackberry soda. I'll cheers you with it.
Soda. 8%. Anyway, yeah, no, pop culture, I don't know.
What's popping in your life?
I got a new mouse.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, nice. What is that? Is that one of the super lights?
This is a
Is that
Death
the
Adder
Legacy
V3 Pro. Or
Death
actually, not the
Adder. See,
Pro,
dude,
the Hyperspeed. I'm sorry.
I feel like ever since Logitech came out with the Superlight, like every other company started modeling their mice after that basic design. Like
No, this has the hump,
laborious.
bro. This has the ergonomic hump. You don't know if you can see it. This one is
Okay.
based off the
Logitech
previous Death
has
Adder
actually-
design.
It's still very close.
No,
It's
it's
still
not.
very close.
No, it is
though.
not.
Like this is a light
What is
speed.
that, dude?
This is a light
It's not.
speed.
No,
They
it's
look
not, man.
Light speed?
almost identical. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like we got this. I'm just saying, there's not a whole lot of variation other than maybe like colorways
What
with
can
a lot
you
of these mice
very
nowadays.
rise from a mouse?
Very right.
Different
Yeah.
laser sensors, different weights,
Yeah.
You don't need all that,
Different-
bro. You don't need all that.
different kinds of
You
clicks.
don't need all that.
Clicks,
what you need?
Clicks
Better
are
aim.
essential.
Little
You need better
clickers,
aim,
you
better
know.
reaction
Click, click, click,
time,
click, click,
and a
click,
good
click, click,
mouse
click, click,
pad.
click,
You need a
click, click,
mouse
click, click,
pad.
click, click.
Okay, you need a better mouse
Click,
pad.
click. A mouse.
I still use a
mouse
glide
pad,
mouse
yeah.
pad. I still use a glide mouse pad.
I have a glass mouse
Is that
pad.
still a thing?
I have a
No,
glass mouse
it's not
pad.
still a thing. I don't even
Okay.
know if they're still a
What is
thing.
it?
Let me. I'm gonna search that actually. I'm gonna see.
Dude, for
I
real.
know you have that glass one.
I don't know if I like the idea of a glass mouse pad,
It's cool.
but is it like
It
beneficial?
feels, dude. It feels really nice. I don't think I can go back to a regular mouse pad.
I don't know. Do you have to have like specific like feet to go on your
I mean,
mouse
no.
for
You
a
can
glass
use the regular
mouse
feet.
pad?
You can just use the regular feet.
Okay.
If you put ceramic on glass, I don't think that's gonna work. You can have ceramic skates, but that'd be too much
Oh, yeah.
glide.
That'd be weird.
I don't
Too
think
much-
glide's around
Okay.
anymore. Oh wait, I found their Twitter.
Garrick, how are you doing today, good sir?
Man, don't ruin it. I was getting there. I was
jumping
getting
to
there.
it, man. I'm jumping to it. I'm jumping the
Over
gun.
to our White House correspondent, one
White House?
Vermilion Beard, Garrick Bartholomew Eaton. How's it going,
How's
man?
it going in the White House? White House.
Yeah.
Fucking behind enemy lines, man.
In-game in Minecraft, FBI agent is in Minecraft. He's in Minecraft, bro.
It's okay. The
I
FCC
have
is
a
not coming for people on YouTube yet.
mosquito bite exactly on the middle of my calf, and it's driving me insane.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's real bad. And I finished a model yesterday. And
Yes, you did.
People didn't appreciate it enough.
Really?
I don't fucking think, if I'm being
Really?
honest.
Wait,
Yeah.
where'd you
went-
post it?
It's
Where'd
one of
you
my.
post
It,
it?
went underappreciated, and I said to you want to know what really grinds my gears? Actually, I sent this to a couple of friends that don't fucking paint at all, and they were just like, "You should put some like metallics on it," and I'm just like.
Brother,
It's a
that's not how that
stone
works.
statue, you fucking dumbass.
Here,
Why would
here.
I don't
Let me.
I don't want it to be metallic. Also,
Garrick, I was
you don't even know what
dead
the hell
ass
you're talking
asleep when
about.
you sent that.
I'm gonna react
But
with
I-
the.
no, no,
I'm
no,
gonna
that's not
react
the-
to the
That's
message
not
you
the
sent
point.
in
I
Crack
wasn't
Boys.
talking about Crack Boys.
I'm
Yeah.
reacting. I'm gonna hit a reaction. There it is. The Kermit busted in.
It's funny because you said that, and like I was like going back in my mind. I'm like, I don't remember what my response was. So I like went back.
You know what?
and looked
Here's
at it. I
my
was
here's
like,
my
okay.
reaction
I was
to
just
that.
like,
Here's
oh
my
hell yeah,
reaction.
dude.
Oh yeah. Boom. Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I did. I
Ugh.
finished.
Here's my new
I
react.
finished
Here's
my
my new react.
statue. Oh my god, you guys are.
Here's
exhausting.
my
I
new
finished my.
react.
Were you finishing?
I'm gonna pull this. I'm pulling this over for the recording here.
Were you finishing, Garrick?
No, I finished my model of Saint Celestine,
Hell
which
yeah.
was the one that you guys just reacted to.
Yeah.
But no, it was actually a lot of fun to paint. Super subtle paint job, but I just wanted it to look different than my other stuff. So that's what I did yesterday. And actually, until I open up and work on my Necron terrain, I am officially out of terrain to paint, and I no longer have excuses, and I have to paint some of my models. So I guess I'm gonna do that now.
Yeah. He's gonna be
Hell yeah,
he's gonna be like the Bob Ross of minis. You know what I'm saying?
Warhammer.
Yeah. Warhammer minis. You know what I'm
Over
saying?
here, we're gonna put some
Bob
happy
Ross.
little clouds, and
Can
down
you-
here, we're
can
gonna put
you
some
imagine that,
bloody
though?
skulls with some dripping plasma swords.
Yeah.
I want to see like Bob Ross's face superimposed on.
No, I don't care.
You
for
think
that.
what faction
him-
would
put him on
Bob
his
Ross
face
be
screen,
under?
dude.
What
Well, yeah,
what
Garrick,
Warhammer
what-
faction
can
would
you-
Garrick? What do you think Bob
Ross?
Ross? Yeah, what do we think Bob Ross? What
Jesus
war?
He is
Christ.
prior
What
service.
space marine would he be? What space marine faction would he be?
Yeah.
Dude, that's. I feel like that's almost an impossible. maybe
Yeah, like
challenge.
because he wouldn't be there in the first place. I think
Right, he
the
would
world
just,
is too
like, I
fucked up
feel-
for Bob Ross to exist, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But
Bob Ross would be one of the one of the what there's I can't remember. There's a couple of humans basically that they just like live forever. they're like they're like the 40K version of Eternals. They're just like
Yeah.
permanent fixtures. Shit, what are they called? Hold on. But he'd be one of those.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that.
I'm just waiting for the name. I'm gonna sit here and
Bobbert
wait for it.
Rossa. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna sit here and wait for that name.
Boberticus
because this
Rosenthal. Oh shit.
is the Shipwreck Show, where once a week, every week, various members of the Good Kraken crew gather together to discuss anything and everything the Seven Seas has thrown our way. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to patreon.com/goodkrakenpods, where you can submit questions and topics, get exclusive content, and have early access to all of our content before it goes live on podcast and video services. You can also support us by joining the GK community over on our Discord channel by clicking the link down in our description section below, then following and subscribing to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere.
All aware.
Did you ever find out that name?
Yeah, it's a perpetual.
He's
Perpetual.
perpetual.
That makes sense.
I mean, he
Bob
kind of
Ross
is
is,
one in this
perpetual.
universe, like in our universe.
Yeah,
He
I'm
lives
saying
on.
that'd
He,
be
he
Bob
has his own free channel. He has a free cable channel that runs 24/7. I'm pretty sure there's Tubi TV also has a Bob Ross dedicated channel. Prime as well, I think has a Bob Ross channel. Don't ask me how I know this. Gentlemen, we have
Ross?
some captain's orders. First up, our latest episode of GKDR, that is our video game centric podcast. Good Kraken's Death Ratio, our latest review in progress for Borderlands 4, the newest installment of the Borderlands franchise. Listen, man, I would love to have purchased this and weighed in, but I could not because finances are a thing, and also Randy Pitchford's kind of an asshole, so I can wait. But Devin, how have you been enjoying it so far?
I've been having a good time with it. I'm a little over 50% through the story now. Let me see something here. I have played for over 20 hours
Nice.
on PC.
Sick.
Any console time at all?
No console time.
Okay.
All
Now,
on
I
PC.
have been hearing a lot of talk about performance issues, especially from people with even owning the 5080. What has your experience, just briefly, been in terms of performance?
I've had the game crash on me a few times, to be
Okay.
honest. Not like an excessive amount where it's unbearable, but like for like really long play sessions. Like I'll be like 3 hours in and there's a lot going on. I've had
Gotcha.
stuttering a couple times, but again, I feel like every PC game I've ever played has had
And
a
remind
crash
me
or
real
a
quick what
stutter at
your specs
any
are.
point. I have a Ryzen 7 5800X. I have 64
Okay.
gigs of RAM, and I have a 3070 GPU.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah,
So
I've
it's
been
not like
hearing
a
a lot of
crazy.
talk about.
It's a very
Yeah.
like middle to like mid high tier kind of build.
Right.
You know.
And I'm assuming that's after you've also like taken your glance over at the video settings and stuff like that and
Oh
changed
yeah.
it to tailored it to you.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have some things on low. Most of the things are on medium. I have like a couple texture settings on high, and
Mhm.
I'm locking the game at like 90 frames per second.
Okay. Yeah, I take it that a lot of these like performance complaints are probably coming from people that have like higher end equipment that are probably stress testing it at the highest possible settings. So
Oh, well, there's people who, for one, spend money on computers and don't know how to set up settings for games on ways they play.
true.
They think they can run everything on ultra and run uncapped frame limit, and it's not going to dip or heat up too much. You know, a lot of
Yeah,
people play like that. Most of my games I lock around 100 to 120 frames. You know, just to because I like to have a good balance of fidelity and
gotcha.
frame rate.
I try to max everything to 144 if I can. I make that
Mhm.
that compromise in some of the settings to try and get those
Mhm.
frames, but that's just me. Next up, we also have our latest episode of 20,000 Films Under the Sea, our review of him. That was done, but that was Ernell and Devin and DJ. Did you happen to see
I
that
did
as well?
not go see it.
Okay.
I'll give a spoiler warning here, real quick. That's not really a spoiler, but more so a spoiler for the episode. The movie was mid as fuck.
That's what I've been hearing from a lot of people. I've been hearing a lot of people say like even IGN saying you don't need to know anything about football to understand what's going on. In fact, you're probably not even going to understand it at face value. Stuff like that. But yeah. That is our latest episode of 20,000 Films Under the Sea. Songs from the Abyss, our D&D play along, live play. I don't even know what to categorize that. How do you play? How do you say that? What is it? A thing? We do D&D stuff.
Campaign.
We're coming back.
Campaign.
We're coming back eventually.
Yeah.
So I've been told.
We're on our way.
You guys are very helpful tonight. Last on our captain's orders, we also have goodkraken.com, your one-stop shop for all of our stuff. We have merch, we have our content, we have our social medias connected to it. Good stuff. Good stuff there.
D&D is coming back.
Gentlemen. Thank you.
Maybe.
Thank
I
you.
hope.
I appreciate that.
I hope.
I appreciate it. Gentlemen, so I don't know how familiar you are with my own personal content, but lately I have been doing this thing where on Fridays I kind of do like a rundown of, the top news that kind of cross my radar over the course of the week, and I talk about it briefly, just so that I can spread that news with other people that may not know what's going on in certain aspects. I cover a lot of random stuff from politics to nerdy pop media stuff that's very much related with what we cover here on Good Kraken. But I usually film that stuff on Fridays at work because I have like a whole studio set up for that. But now I'm in a new position where every other Friday I'm working from home, so I just didn't do an episode. So I thought, hey, why don't I just do a nice little blending of the two and then bring it here and ask you guys to talk about what kind of news crossed your radar last week, and we can talk about it. So, I have to sneeze first.
Bless.
I want to start with DJ.
What's up?
What happened last week that crossed your mind?
Shoot, man. Last week? Fuck. Last week?
He doesn't even remember what he ate for
Shit.
breakfast.
Dog, no, legitimately. I don't even know what happened yesterday. What did happen yesterday? What was yesterday? Sunday?
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. What did fuck, what happened last week?
Is this what
Yeah,
the teacher
can I get
a
feels
pass?
like when he
I got-
calls on that one kid
I
for
got
the
one right
pop
now.
quiz that's
Can I
not
get
ready?
can I get a number 3?
Okay, we'll get a pass. We'll come back to you. We'll come back to you.
Extra sauce.
Maybe. We'll move on over to Devin. Devin, what do you got?
Jimmy Kimmel live late night show got
Jimerson
canceled.
Kimmelman.
Yeah.
No, Jimerson Kimmelman.
His
Full government. Sorry, I
illegal
didn't mean to
name.
dox him like that, but yeah.
Yeah.
More
No. So
Jimerson.
yeah, the Jimmy Kimmel late night show got
Tell us about
pulled
it.
because the FCC pressured ABC to pull the show, or ABC would have to lose funding. And the assumption is
Your
it was
licensed
over.
broadcast, yeah.
Yeah, it was over a joke that Jimmy Kimmel said about Trump. Is the assumption, is what everybody thinks it is. It hasn't been confirmed, but it also hasn't been denied. So that happened, and Disney, who is the parent company of ABC, decided to pull the show from airwaves. But surprisingly, as of today, of this recording on Monday, ABC/Disney has announced that the Jimmy Kimmel Show will resume to air tomorrow, September 23rd, as of this recording. Yep. So, yeah, I just think it's interesting. It looks like, this is a form of retaliation from someone who doesn't like getting talked about negatively. And
Right.
it also looks like an attempt to do media censorship, which violates the First
The
Amendment.
First Amendment.
I mean, there was
Freedom
no
of speech.
attempt. They were fucking successful. They just
Yeah.
they just undid it.
Yeah.
Through sheer threatening force,
Yep.
they made this happen, which is very terrifying, especially for those who really hold dear the First Amendment. I think a lot of us do.
Yeah, hypocrisy grows pretty strong when these same people try to defend over freedom of speech. They also feel the need to violate freedom of press.
Yeah. Now you bring this up right before we started recording this. Actually, I had recently seen a video that they had the recording of what Jimmy Kimmel had said that was pulled, and he really didn't say much of anything outside of his normal character, other than basically pointing out how it felt that those on the far right and a part of the Trump administration were utilizing the death of Charlie Kirk and it as a means of trying to facilitate this animosity towards the left, and trying to pinpoint a lot of this on the left.
When there's no evidence of that in the first place.
Right. This is before we knew anything about the suspect. And already immediately accusations were being thrown. And that's all he really commented on. But because of the threat that the FCC chair, the last name Carr, because of what he had said during that podcast in basically threatening ABC, they were just like, they didn't want to take any chances, essentially. Yeah, it's really terrifying. It is an attack on the First Amendment, and I don't like it. I don't like it, not one bit.
Which is fucking ridiculous, because at that same time, that exact administration is also claiming that they want to like bring back freedom of speech, which is obviously deeply untrue. Because they just want people to fucking
explain,
agree with them. They don't. That's not what any of this is. We're living.
Someone do the mental gymnastics for me to make it make sense. Like,
yeah, it's insanity, dude. We're living in like Fahrenheit 451 levels of like censorship. People
absolutely.
want to ban books. People are firing like popular like reporters, even if those reporters do report in a funny way, right? They do report on real news. Like it's ridiculous that this administration is essentially just dick swinging whenever they feel like it, whenever their sad little feelings get hurt, which is on a daily basis, because the orange little poopy baby man is impossible of doing anything for this country at all. He is doing everything for himself, and like he just fucking literally everything is he takes advantage of, to the point of like there was like an additional news segment where they're like a reporter asked the president, they're like, well, how are you holding up over the death of Charlie Kirk? And he was like, pretty good. They're gonna be building the new ballroom like right over here.
Yeah, I saw that footage. Literally like probably like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, and you're like this. Oh, you're just like, okay, like this is why that's exactly why that comment got made. And
yeah,
not like because it was fucking true.
Yeah, DJ.
Yeah, and then and at that, Mr. Orange guy was saying he found a cure for autism, and it's like a big medical breakthrough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you guys about that, because
and then today,
the whole Tylenol and autism thing.
Yes, exactly, Xander. He said the reason why kids have autism is because women are taking Tylenol while they're pregnant, and that leads to autism. No evidence, by the way. No evidence. He just said it. And for those of you who don't know, who are not in the know, Tylenol is one of the only medications for pain while a woman is pregnant. So it is actually the only medication you can take for pain, I'm pretty sure. For pain relief when you are pregnant. So essentially he's like, man, fuck your pain relief. Fuck it. Your kid's gonna want to dye their hair blue and get a septum piercing. We don't want that. That's basically what he's saying.
I genuinely wish I genuinely miss when science was backed by actual scientists.
No, don't
Like,
listen to
what-
scientists, bro. No,
Jesus
no.
Christ.
No, you don't understand, Xander. You guys all went to liberal
What in
colleges
the absolute
and
dystopian fuck is this?
universities.
I didn't go to
bro,
college.
Okay? All right.
I didn't
Yeah,
go to
but
college.
you're still liberal. Okay, you hang around the campus. Okay. So you gotta really dig deep into your roots and really understand, that the world, all these scientists, every word is made up, everything is made up, man. So that's why white people are superior. In that we're becoming a minority.
That's the part that broke him right there.
I mean, it's clearly what they want, man. Is that not the plan? Is that not the goal? Like, I don't know, man. I mean, it's just
Dude,
stupid. There's just
I'ma
stupid
head
here, stupid there, stupid all around, dude. But I did want to share a news thing I found today. Actually, I don't know if it counts. Can we count that?
Yeah.
The anti-woke gamers are getting mad again. Because
Really? Why is that?
Jesus Christ.
because Silent Hill F censors the up the skirt shot.
Good.
Get over your fucking selves,
to
people.
more context, the Silent Hill F protagonist is a schoolgirl between the ages of 13 and 15. And they said, hold on, I have let me pull up the tweet. It's like right here. So
What the fuck is
this
wrong with
this guy's
Oh.
Twitter account, I'm pretty sure it might be Ragebait, but because his account is named Wokeness is Evil, and the name is No Room for Wokeness. He says Silent Hill F is censored, non-binary, and good luck with pandering to the quote modern audience.
Yeah, but how much traction did that bullshit tweet get?
7.9 million views.
Yeah, see, that's enough.
Yeah. Yeah, it was they screenshotted like a 4chan post about it. People were
Hey, you know what? News on the street is that the Rapture is happening tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
So-
dude. So
Or I'm saying,
have you guys sold your house yet?
if you're watching
guys
this,
found a
by
buyer?
the way, if you're watching this, by the way, at the time that this normally drops on YouTube, congratulations, you made it through the Rapture.
Well, what if they're listening
Oh,
like
yeah.
as the Rapture is happening and they're like, "Oh shit. I forgot to sell my
Oh,
house before I
shit.
went." Actually,
Oh,
guys,
man.
I'm gonna be so. Can I be honest?
That shit sounds embarrassing.
Can I
as
be-
fuck,
can I be
being
super-
rapped,
can I be-
actually.
can we be
I want to
honest?
get sucked into the sky with my wiener out, dude. That sounds awful.
Guys, can I be honest? I don't know what a Rapture is. Can you
Yeah.
guys? What do you guys expect? I don't know what. I just heard the name. I don't know.
I think
I don't know what
I don't
Rapture
want to
is.
just go off too quickly by saying this, but I think Garrick might be the one who's probably more well versed in
He
a
does
lot of
live in
this to
Utah.
give
You do
the
live in
best
Utah.
explanation.
Funnily enough,
Well, given the background that we've talked about.
the LDS Church doesn't really do the whole rapture format. That's not like
Oh
their-
yeah, okay.
that's
That's
not
not
like
part of
their
the.
kick of
That's not
things.
their sect of Christianity.
I actually see. Honestly, I kind of wish Ernell was here because I bet you he would have like the exact answer. I can just give you an.
What if
estimate
Ernell's
one.
mom believes the Rapture is coming?
There are certain branches of Christianity that believe in rapture, which is essentially they believe in a day where basically all of the worthy will get sucked into heaven. But like the funny part of it,
Like penis forward or like head
is-
forward? Sorry, I mean
unspecified.
legs up or like
What?
down.
every time it's been depicted, it's been like being abducted via UFO.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so it is like
And-
that. So it's-
But they always describe it as also happening as like you like leave all your clothes and shit behind. I don't know why. But you dead ass, like they say like all
Oh,
your
yeah,
clothes.
I
like,
remember
leave
this was
behind, like you
the-
float through the ceiling.
Yeah, that's the part of the Bible that was actually it was contracted out to Stephen King. So it kind of it shares some similarities to it, the ending of it. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
I literally saw a TikTok of a woman giving Rapture advice, and she was just like, "Make sure you don't look down."
Okay, walk me through the logic for real quick. Just humor me.
Okay,
Walk me
but
through the
hold on.
logic
There's no logic,
of
Xander, because this is religious psychosis.
how does one claim to be a expert on Rapture protocol that she's gonna
I
start
have
making
played
content
Bioshock
about
like
it?
3, 5, 6 times, dude. I'm so familiar with Rapture.
Devin.
On the religious evangelical slash right wing conversation we're having right now, per Down Detector by Oakla, um yesterday evening at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, the night of the memorial, or was that 2 nights ago? I don't know. It was this weekend. Grinder was down in Glendale, Arizona. Per Down Detector, it crashed.
Oh no.
Damn, that shit got reported. There were so
Dude,
many people
yeah.
concerned about the app going down, they went to Down Detector. That's
Shout out
rough.
to Arizona,
That's
man.
wild.
Shout out to Glendale.
That's wild. Garrick,
Bah.
did you have a topic that you wanted to bring to the table today?
Oh yeah, dude. I don't know if you guys have seen like inklings of this, just like around the news. DJ could very well have seen this. Devin, maybe. Honestly, it just kind of depends. I don't know, like what sort of his like. I can't predict what Devin's FYP is going to be like on TikTok, which is where I mostly learned
The
about this
FIP?
initially. Yeah.
I prefer Fipe.
But
You would prefer Fipe?
Let's find out.
FIP,
do
Fipe.
stop. What is happening right now? Is he
What
just on
is that?
TikTok?
I opened
Anyways.
up TikTok to log in on my computer, and I was like, "Where's that playing from?" And I was like, "Oh, it's my phone," because I wanted to see what my For You page was.
Wow.
Yeah, but no, have you guys heard about the ongoing investigation question mark? Because if it's an investigation, it's a very lazy one. Into the like the streamer singer David.
Yeah, dude, that
The
shit's
murder
wild, bro.
investigation.
That shit's wild, dude.
It is
And what's fucked
absolutely
up?
insane.
I actually like his music. I actually like his
Blow
music.
my mind, dude. I like literally. I had
You
a
just
song.
separate the art
I
from
had a
the
song
artist,
liked
dude.
from Invincible.
No, there's no
Absolutely
way
not.
you
This
Fuck
is
can.
no, dude.
insane.
I deleted that
There's
shit.
no
Okay,
way.
it's one thing you to kill
Dude, I
somebody,
did the
but
same
you're,
thing unliked.
dude.
Okay,
dude,
here. Before we get into the thick of
dude,
it,
there's so much. There's so much to this.
yeah, before we get into the thick of it, let's give a quick rundown on the situation, the story that's unfolding. Garrick, since this is your topic, if you want to go ahead and give us like a brief rundown on this situation.
Okay. So the David situation / murder investigation / child crime investigation. Because whoa. So basically, there is the singer-songwriter David. You may have known him, I believe, recently for doing something on Fortnite. He's done work with Invincible. He's done work on Arcane. You've probably heard
Season
he's
2,
had
most
viral
likely.
shit on TikTok. You've probably heard some of his stuff. It got pretty popular. Recently, he had a Tesla that was reported as stolen and was found in an impound lot in California. And it was found there because somebody had reported a smell. And police arrived and found a decomposing body of a young woman who by the name, after some investigation, they discovered was one Celeste Rivas. I believe that was the last name.
Celeste Rivas Hernandez.
Rivas Hernandez, thank you. And there was a little bit of like hee-haw about some of the news initially. They had a really hard time identifying the body due to decomposition.
It was decomposed. It was like completely decomposed by that time.
Yeah, it was. They identified the body off of a tattoo on the finger, which supposedly David Burke is his legal name. Is has the same tattoo. It's like a like sound on their finger. I don't know which finger. But they have like a matching tattoo. Supposedly.
I assumed index, like I because to make the shish symbol
found on her finger. Basically, her body was identified by the mom. There was some news initially that the body was in pieces, but they kind of retracted that news because they weren't sure if it was due to crime related nonsense or decomposition related nonsense.
Right.
So like they still don't know, and they don't know cause of death because again the body was severely decomposed. But Celeste Rivas Hernandez was would have been 15 this year. Would have been 15 because she didn't make it to 15 because she died somewhere in the ballpark of 13 to 14. And there was a lot of heavy connection that had actually been circling around, not even now, but previously before this, that also now recirculating and getting more traction, was evidence that David was dating this Celeste, or at least one of two Celestes. And there's like so many heavy connections to David and Celeste in this investigation, and her being found in his Tesla in the trunk in California. He released a song on her birthday 2 years ago called Romantic Homicide.
Every year on her birthday, by the way, every year.
There was a new song. There's literally song lyrics on some of it. Like there is a song lyrics that says I killed her and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I just said it. But you fucking did, bro. And then there's just dozens of interviews of his subconscious like fucking snitching on him. And like just all this video evidence and photographic evidence of these two individuals hanging out together. It basically coming back to the fact that he had been grooming this young girl for several years and that they had been in a relationship as early as like when she was like 11 years old.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
She's roughly 11 or 12 when they first met.
Yeah, it's fucked up. And people like that's why I wanted to stress that point, because people keep like the news keeps aging her up to 15. No, she didn't even make it that fucking far.
She would have been 15 if she was alive.
Would have been 15 if she was alive, but she never made it that far. But dude, this mother, like, dude, I fucking, oh my god, there's just so much.
It's so much, dude, because within
the neglect of the investigation is just a travesty.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, like, before all this news popped off, we had that initial shock of, oh, they found a dead body in David's car, but we're like, oh, okay, it probably got stolen and someone else did the crime. But as soon as they identified the body, dude, all this stuff started coming out one by one.
Just a flood of information.
And also,
a lot of it to mention, like in hindsight,
we forgot to mention most of this evidence comes from a Discord server that he ran with all of his fans in it, and that Celeste, both Celestes were in communicating in frequently, and there's a lot of evidence that David like admits himself in this Discord, and there's people who've been in the Discord for a long time who knew about it, but probably weren't able to say it or didn't know what to say to that information.
Yeah. Fucking wild, absolutely wild shit. Yeah, dude. Like a lot of evidence has come from like social media places, like not from like official news sources, and certainly not from the fucking police, dude. They're absolutely useless, and they have been absolutely useless. Right now, at the fucking time of this recording, David is still not the primary suspect in her death. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That literally makes no sense.
It's crazy because now like everyone's listening back to his music, and he's even jumped up in the Spotify charts because everyone's re-listening to his songs.
Dude, because everyone's like literally fucking getting clues.
Dude, it's crazy because he has so many songs, like you can't even ignore it now because like you listen to any song he's put out, and it's like, oh fuck, he's talking about her.
You're immediately going to be putting it into that connotation.
It's like hindsight broke the fucking it broke the illusion.
And
yeah.
And he did a Genius interview. If you guys don't know about those Genius interviews where the artist goes on Genius, breaks down.
Is that the one with the yellow background?
Yes. He breaks down lyrics.
That shit is so fucking incredible.
He breaks down that one song that we were mentioning that it's called Romantic Homicide. Which is already on the nose with the title. But it's like a slower song, and he sings in the back of my mind you died. And I didn't even cry. Not a single tear. So he tries to explain this lyric, and as I'm watching this, I get so uncomfortable because like he's like, oh, I killed her in the back of my mind though. But in the back of my mind, like he mentions it over and over again. Like,
dude,
like
nobody really, always. It really feels like every single time DJ says like, but in game though, like in game.
Yeah. Like it's like, but in the like when you kill someone like with forethought, like in the mind, it's in the. I'm like, bro, no one's assuming you're doing this in real life. You know, why are you mentioning it over and over again?
Your because his subconscious is fucking hella snitching on him, dude.
Yeah.
Real bad. Like his subconscious
bro, another layer. He held funeral services at his shows.
Oh shit, I saw
fake
that
body.
Too,
yes.
dude.
I was gonna mention that.
A fake funeral. Oh man,
yeah,
dude.
People could write letters to the deceased.
They have pallbearers, a whole casket, everything, bro.
Could you imagine being one of those people that wrote those letters and didn't know exactly what you're doing, and now you know? Oh, I'd be sick to.
Bro, imagine there was a body because he did it at multiple shows. Imagine one of them was the one with the body in it, or maybe he had the body the whole time, like he just kept it, like some sick fuck, like on some Dexter type shit, dude.
It was found in a bag.
Shit, dog, shit. Who knows, bro? Who fucking knows?
Dude, it's fucking like if oh my god, dude. If there's no fucking way he doesn't go to jail for this, right?
Yeah. His career is definitely over though. His like no matter what, his career is over.
It's
no. He's still got to be locked up because at the very least we're
looking at pedophilia.
Yeah.
Right?
We're looking at bad things with a minor.
I'm trying to watch what I say for YouTube. That is his best case scenario, and that's fucking awful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yeah. Fuck you, David.
Dude, yeah. What the
fuck you, David?
Yeah, no, it's a lot to process. It's definitely a lot to process. It's one of those that's like it's kind of in a way I don't want to sit here and compare stuff, but it's like it's almost as jaw-dropping when we found out like about the Kevin Spacey allegations and stuff like that. Like to that degree where it's just like
dude, there's going to be a fucking documentary about this shit.
Oh, 100%.
It's awful as it is to say. Like there is somebody that is already cooking that shit up right now.
Oh yeah. I bet you Boss Logic is already cooking up the poster for it. But to your comment too about, the police kind of like dragging their feet on this, like from what I've seen on everything, literally every piece of evidence that we've come across and that we've talked about was found by the fan base and found by
It was
like
reported missing
content
over a year
creators.
ago.
Like the freaking what was it, the whole lyric connections and stuff like that I heard was like initially
Oh yeah,
reported by
was all
XQC.
fans. Yes, yeah, which is fucking wild to say. Like of all the people you don't want to give credit to.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, that shit is absolutely bonkers insane.
Yeah, like all the
Um,
footwork and investigative work has been done by like people that were in or around his Discord, like or by family and like friends of Celeste. Like a lot of them have come forward with a lot of things with like photos and with videos of things or like screenshots of text messages or Discord posts. There's like you said, there's been a ton of people that have done research into the song lyrics. Jesus Christ, there's like one of the music video like replicates a potential crime scene scenario. Uh, like it's just anything and everything related to this is awful. The fact that like she was reported missing over a year ago, and that like nothing was ultimately done, probably just due to her background and her familial background, right? Like that she wasn't white,
mhm.
which is like in the police's eyes automatically loses you fucking points and like
Fortunately,
investigative work and like resources, which is disgusting, but it's a truth. There are a lot of statistics that support that. That's not just me saying things. um and it's fucking terrible because at the very least I feel like a more serious investigation of her, let's face it, probably a kidnapping at the bare minimum, right?
Mhm.
Could have like some things could have been prevented uh if this was taken more seriously. But cops are fucking useless. Every cop on the face of the earth it's okay. Every cop in America at the fucking bare minimum is goddamn useless. You're all fucking useless. You're all useless, meandering, thumb sucking, boot licking fucks. Do better.
And he's on
She
tour,
could
by
have
the way.
been. She could have.
He's on tour.
She could have been alive if you guys
The
just would
tour
have
got
done your
canceled.
fucking job.
Yeah,
The
he
tour
was
got
on tour during
Finally,
when it
they finally canceled it just prior to the Seattle date.
Ciao Seattle.
well, now that we've got that out of the way, I want to go back around to you guys and see if there's anything that happened last week that is of positive note that you guys would like to bring to the table to kind of round things out.
Oh, positive news. What's that?
There's not a lot of that
I know
going around. I think I shared something last week. And I think
it's difficult. It's difficult. That's
there
for
was the
sure.
pre-release for the new Spider-Man set. That was a positive thing for me.
Okay. That's
Yeah, that'll have its full release not this weekend, but the weekend after.
I mean,
Um
it was my birthday.
that's
Yeah,
true. It
it
was
was.
Garrick's birthday.
Yep.
That was positive for me,
happy birthday.
mostly.
Ooh, I have one more small negative thing to talk about.
Boo. Go ahead.
Boo.
Dude, Xbox raised their fucking prices again?
Again.
Again.
Yep.
Absurd too. Okay,
The pause on tariffs is no longer paused.
so I just want to say this. When I bought my Xbox Series X at launch, almost 5 years ago, it'll be 5 years this December. I paid $500, $550 because I came with the new Call of Duty at the time.
Hmm.
just for the console, not with any games, it is $649.99 now for the disc drive version of the Xbox Series X.
$150 increase, dude.
That's insane, bro.
We used to see $150 decreases by this time. That's insane.
Yeah.
I feel like I had to mention this.
Yeah, that shit's fucking insanity, man.
Yeah, I don't blame you for bringing it up because it is topical. It is on brand for what we cover, but also fuck you. God damn it! I was trying not to think about that.
On a light note, on a positive note, we got the Fallout Season 2 trailer. Actually, no, that was a month ago. No,
That was a
what we
month
did
ago.
get,
We got
I got
the
my dates
Mandalorian
mixed up.
Grogu.
I haven't watched that yet.
That was
actually.
yesterday,
I saw it.
or that was today. And
I haven't watched it yet. I don't think it's gonna be it. I haven't felt that it's gonna be it in a long time.
It is not from what I saw. So here, this is my official review of the first trailer. I would say do not go into this thinking that you're going into some new Star Wars epic. This is a Star Wars adventure. Plain and
this
simple.
is
You can tell by the logo design. It is a one-shot adventure.
I'm getting like this is definitely gonna in the like the vibes of something that's not going to be super. It feels like a TV special.
Yeah, it
but
feels
in
like
theaters.
fun and kind of lighthearted, almost like a journey to the center of the earth kind of vibe. Almost. That's definitely the vibe I'm getting from the logo design.
Wasn't this movie forced by Iger and Kathleen Kennedy on Jon Favreau? Weren't they forcing him to do this movie?
I have no idea. I wouldn't be shocked if that was the case, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
In light news, I found a new favorite artist.
Oh hell yeah!
Who released a new song?
Drop a name.
His name is Hudson Freeman. He makes a lot of like alt indie like type music, and I discovered him on TikTok with this like acoustic song called "If You Know Me." Really good. It's blown up everywhere. Everybody's making their own renditions of it right now. Like, very good.
Now that you've mentioned it on the episode, you now have the responsibility to drop it in the music channel in our Discord.
Oh yeah, I think I already did actually.
Well, while you check on that, I do have a bit of good news to share with all of you. This comes from today, actually. Today news.
I did. I labeled it as ear candy. I posted it 2 days ago.
There you go. So this is an article from today, titled "A Boy Was in Tears Because He Didn't Have PJs for Pajama Day. His bus driver came to the rescue." A school bus driver known in his community for going above and beyond went viral when one of his acts of kindness touched the hearts of strangers. Larry Ferris Jr., who drives buses in Louisville, Kentucky, noticed a little boy named Levi was having a rough morning. Quote, "Normally when I pull up, he's standing there waiting for me with a big smile, but on this day, he was sitting on the ground with a jacket over his head," unquote. Ferris Jr., 35, tells Today.com, quote, "I asked him, 'Hey buddy, what's going on? What's wrong?' That's when Levi, a first grader at Englehurd Elementary School, explained through tears that he didn't have pajamas for pajama day. Ferris Jr. closed the doors and watched as Levi slid into a seat away from his friends. Ferris Jr. says knowing that Levi wanted to participate but couldn't filled him with sadness. Quote, "I thought I gotta fix this," unquote, Ferris says. After Ferris Jr. finished up his morning routes, he headed to a family dollar store and purchased 2 pairs of pajamas for Levi. Then he headed over to Levi's school to make things right. Quote, "I said, you were hurting this morning, you were crying, so I got you these pajamas," Ferris Jr. recalls. He was so excited, you should have seen his face lit up. You should have seen how his face lit up. Ferris Jr. adds that Levi hugged the pajamas to his chest. Mr. Larry, as the kids call him, turned Levi's whole day around. Quote, "I can tell Mr. Larry is nice and his heart is filled with joy," end quote, Levi said in a news release. Quote, "When he got me the pajamas, I did a happy cry," End quote. Farish Jr., who previously worked as a correctional officer and a truck driver, says he found his calling as a bus driver. The article continues to go on for a couple more paragraphs, but I think that's a good moment to wrap that up there. So something to make you guys feel a little bit better about a lot of the dark kind of BS that we touched on earlier in this episode. But yeah, we are going to touch on all those subjects because honestly, it's good to talk about that. It is really good to talk about that. And I would honestly say that this is the best group of people that I would want to have those conversations with, because this is the Shipwreck Show, where once a week, every week, various members of the GK crew gather together to discuss anything and everything the Seven Seas have thrown our way. If you liked what you heard, you can get even more over at patreon.com/goodkrakenpods, where you can get exclusive content, discounts on merchandise, and have early access to all of our content before it goes live on podcast and video services. Don't forget to join the GK community over on our Discord channel by clicking the link down in our description section below. And if you want more, follow and subscribe to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere. We have to set sail, everyone, but until next time, be better.
Yeah, be better. Stop being weird. Like, you can be weird.
Nah, you can be weird. Being weird is cool.
You can be weird, but don't be weird. Like, some of you guys are weird.
That's like with is that with extra E's or extra I's?
Both.
Both?